Good morning, y'all. It's DP with DJ here, and it is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. Today I get my nails done. Yay! I'll be so happy to get that done. Got a few nails that need some attention. Had some issues, and we're going to get that all taken care of today. They're driving me crazy. But yesterday I did go to the senior center and I talked to the director. She was a little hesitant at first, but I took all my bookmarks with me to show them what diamond art looks like when it's completed, and I gave them away. I told them I brought them as gifts, and there was no charge for them, and man, did those things fly off the shelf. I had several people that really liked them, and she didn't think anybody would be very interested in a diamond art instruction class, and by the time I left, she said there were several people interested in checking it out, and I even had one lady offer to donate money for supplies, and my friend Mel, we're going to have a little session before we have the instruction class, and she is going to assist me in doing the class. And I'm not going to do it till April or May. Of course, I need to get a few little kits to try. I'm just trying to figure out where my limit is on what I can do, because either I can get maybe 6 kits or something like that, and I'm trying to figure out, should I do just 6 people or 6 sets of 2, where 2 people share the gems in one set. Let me know what you think on that. Had another friend tell me, oh no, you should charge for that, and I'm like, that's not what this is about. I've been praying on this for several months, and I'm not doing this for the gain of money. I'm doing it to help spread awareness among seniors that there's an affordable hobby that they may enjoy doing. The monetary gain is not my goal at all. That wasn't even any part of the equation, because I've been thinking about this for months and been praying on it. And yesterday, it's like God put a boot in my butt and said, you need to ask about this. So I did. And the positive response was way more than I ever imagined. And as I was walking out, it was kind of funny, because a couple of ladies had approached me and asked if they could have a bookmark, and I had to apologize because they were all gone. So I'm thinking I may do some more and offer those up before the class. But, and you know, I was thinking, maybe, I'm still thinking about this, that have a box or something that if they wished to donate towards supplies, they could, but it was not a requirement of attending the class. So let me know what you think on that, what your thoughts are about that. I'm just so excited that there was such a positive response to my idea. And at first, the director was assuming that it was a class that I was going to charge for, and she was surprised when I told her that I didn't want any money for it. And she kind of looked at me, and I said, look, I'm a senior too, and I fully understand the struggles of a senior being on a fixed income, especially when it comes to hobbies. And she was like, you're a senior? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, I am a senior. So it was kind of comical to me in a way. But I met some really lovely people. And I'm really excited about doing this. Really, really excited. So that's what's going on with me today. I had such a good day yesterday, and I can't believe I woke up at 2:30 this morning, and of course, yes, it is Oh Dark 30, as Diamonds by Tito would say, but I want to get my nails done, and I'm trying to decide what my next project's going to be here. I usually by this point in a canvas, I know what I'm thinking about doing next, but not on this one. I have not really made a decision of what I want to do next, or even have a thought in my head as to what I want to do next. I need to. Sometimes when I get like this and haven't really thought about what I want to do next, I end up going in there and kind of pulling out a few and looking at them. So I may have to do that today, after I go get my nails done, of course, because that's what's big on my mind right now. I just want to get my nails done. And being that's a once a month thing, I'm kind of excited. I need to put my grocery order in, and I need to go look at everything and decide what I want to get for the next month. But I'm telling you, I am thoroughly enjoying having that microwave. It has made a big difference. I'm not doing dishes, pots and pans several times a day, and I'm really enjoying that. It's actually given me more diamond painting time and time to concentrate on other things. And kind of curious how many of you actually do cross stitch, because at some point I've got to go through and figure out how much cross stitch, because I do not know how to cross stitch, and I really do not want to just donate all the cross stitch that I have of my mom's. I'm almost sure that she has many that are no longer available. And I haven't even looked through to see what she actually has. And I'm trying to decide, should I do a giveaway? Should I post them up and see if somebody wants them? Because all I'm would be asking for would be help with shipping. Because shipping is, for that many of them, I don't have the extra money to use just for shipping. But I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to approach that situation, because I don't see why, or that I should hang on to them, because I will never do them. And I don't really have the space to keep storing everything. We do not have storage units here where I live, so my apartment is pretty cramped as it is. So any thoughts on that would definitely be welcomed. And I'm not an impulse person, so I mean, this isn't something that I'm going to decide and boom, it's done. No, I've been thinking about this for a while as well. My mom would be the type, she would not want me selling them, but she would understand the shipping side of it, but not, I just can't sell them. I just can't. And I'm not going to just, I know it would be a great gesture to donate them to the thrift store that supports the homeless and many other programs here, but, and I may donate a few of them that way. I don't know. I'm still praying on that and thinking about that and trying to make a decision. But it's not anything I'm going to do like today. It's an idea. It's a thought in process, I guess you could say. But I'm excited about yesterday. I'm excited about today. I've read my Bible. I've read my devotional. And those give me, strength. I don't know if that does that for anybody else, but it does give me strength. It starts my day off right. And what else can we talk about? I know I'm ready for spring. Definitely ready for spring. Yesterday, oh my goodness, it was supposed to be in the 60s, okay? Well, it sure didn't feel like the 60s to me, and the wind was beating me up. And I have long hair, and a friend of mine said, well, just face towards the wind and it'll be okay. And I'm like, when you have long hair, that concept does not work well, because it whips my long hair around right into my face. And so sometimes men particularly don't understand, because they don't typically have long hair. And the men that do usually keep it in a ponytail. You ever wonder why? But, so there was that, and trying to brush my hair out and get all the tangles out was not fun yesterday. Should have thought about it and put my hair back into a hair tie before I went out, but I did not realize it was that windy outside until I was already in it. And course, when I have to go to the mailbox, I'm walking against the wind. It's not very smart to walk backwards across through a parking lot, so I did not do that. I just put up with the hair in my face and got through it. No, you're a baby. Can't have that in there. So, any suggestions of things I should cover? I really don't want to give them, I don't want to overload them with too much information on the instruction class, because I don't want to overwhelm them. I just want them to see a simple, easy, affordable project. And I was thinking about maybe taking a few different size canvases I have done so they could see another option of what diamond art could be. It's always nice to give them options, but I do not want to overwhelm them. So, any thoughts there would be greatly appreciated and welcomed. I'm just really super excited. I told her it'd probably be April or May, because I haven't looked at my budget yet to find out if it's my March budget or my April budget that I would be able to get some kits. So, I'm a-thinking, trying to figure it out. So, today it's supposed to be in the 60s too, and I really hope that the wind slows down, but I may just go ahead and put my hair back in a hair tie before I even walk out the door. Because yesterday I wasn't 2 steps out the door and my hair was everywhere. That should have been my sign, walk back in and get a hair tie, ding dong. But I didn't, because I had a mission in my head to accomplish and didn't think about it. Of course, till I was too far away from home to worry about it. I need to go back to putting hair ties in on my gear shifter in my car, and that way I've always got one, or putting one in my pocket. I used to do that too. I used to have hair ties everywhere. But, so what is everybody else working on and doing now? Because I am running out of thoughts right now, which is kind of weird, but I've been up for a while. So my brain's been going 900 miles an hour for several hours now. So, and this will probably just be a very short WIP and Chat this morning. I just was excited to tell everybody what happened yesterday at the senior center and the response that I got, which was definitely way more than what I anticipated. At first, she thought maybe she could get maybe one person to be interested in it, and by the time I left, there were at least 10 people that were interested. And so that made me very happy. And of course, I'm meeting new people, which is really good for me, because after all of the things that I encountered in the last several years, I had become quite the recluse, and that is not me. And I want to get back to being a sociable person. And the wonderful thing about it is the YouTube diamond painting community starting a channel. This has drastically helped in that, and I think this class at the Senior Center is definitely a good thing to help me. I don't typically like being center of attention, but I need to get out of this comfort zone and stop. I don't want to be comfortable with being a recluse. I just don't. That is not my personality, and I'm just not going to allow them to take that away from me. So, take back my life is what I'm doing. And I really think God led me here to help me with that and to show me that there are still good people in this world, and boy howdy are there. I'm finding such wonderful people in the YouTube diamond painting community, in my actual community, and I'm really enjoying my communities, starting to really enjoy it. And I want to thank everybody in my diamond painting community, because you all have been a very big force in helping me get back to being me. And I very much appreciate you all. I love you all. And, you know, having God-fearing people that aren't afraid to talk about God and Jesus, and that's huge for me, because that's something that is very near and dear to my heart. And finding a community where that's acceptable, in fact, it's a main staple, it's so wonderful for me. So wonderful for me. And so I think I'm going to finish this number 2, and then I will probably have to close for the day and see what chores I need to accomplish around here before nail time. I mean, that's a few hours away, but I probably should get some laundry done, but I don't want to get in the middle laundry, because I can't do that until like 8 o'clock, and that's going to put a time crunch. So I'm probably not going to do that either. But anyway, so in closing, I just want to tell everybody to be kind, and saying a kind word, sharing a smile with somebody, telling someone to have a good day, open a door for someone, a kind gesture. You never know what that kindness could mean to someone. So just be kind. And if you want to see a change in the world, be the change you want to see. Lead by example. And lead your days. Give all the glory to God, because without God, nothing else means anything, at least not in my world. So, with that being said, I hope y'all have a blessed day, and y'all come back now, yeah?